You know, every morning I get out of the shower and I've got lockdown hair. And my strategy has been pretty much the same every day, is that. And off I go. But I've realized I'm wearing the wrong headgear. This is actually what I should be putting on every day. So it's a Wednesday morning and I've got the day off, and I just thought what better way to go and explore a few of the areas around Sydney. Obviously this is within the LGA, so it's all legal. I've got my mask, but I thought I'd just take you out and have a look at some of the lovely areas in Sydney, and especially around the Hawkesbury area. You know, I know that a lot of people who live in a city often don't go to the places that are just on their doorstep. So let's just see what the day has in store. Really looking forward to it. A beautiful day for a ride. So the plan is really just to have a very easy day, heading down into Bobbin Head. It's a lovely little twisty road this, but you've got to keep left because there's a lot of boats and big 4x4s coming up the other way, so you just take care, as well as bicycles. There we are. And so we'll go to Bobbin Head and then head off to Apple Tree Bay, which is just around the corner. Really nice little picnic spots. On the way out we'll pop in at Kalkari. It's a visitor centre where you can go and have a walk and a picnic. Tell you a little bit about that later. It's closed obviously because of COVID. And then the plan is to head to Brooklyn, down the old Pacific Highway. It's just a beautiful, beautiful drive down there, past Pie in the Sky, which is obviously closed, and just explore Brooklyn a little bit. So just a very easy morning. So there's the marina on the left. Some beautiful, beautiful boats. Oh, they're letting us through. That's very kind of them. This bridge is being strengthened, so you can only have one traffic direction at a time. Just glassy, glassy water, not a breath of air. Just on the other side from the Bobbin Inn is this little area, which is fantastic for canoeing and paddling. Here you are, the Gibberagong track. This takes you out onto a walk across a little suspension bridge. And there's the suspension bridge. Takes you onto one of the many, many tracks in this area. Unfortunately, it's closed for maintenance at the moment. This is the Bobbin Inn. It was built in the 1930s as a dance hall and restaurant, and now it's been restored as an information centre as well as a little shop and a cafe, and they make delightful meals on a Saturday and Sunday morning. Beautiful breakfasts. We often come down here. It's really marvellous. You can imagine in the 1930s getting here, though, would have been quite a trek, I can imagine. All right, let's head off to Apple Tree Bay. This is a really pretty spot as well, and it's where they launch their boats from. It's a really pretty little harbour for pleasure craft. Yeah, this is Apple Tree Bay. It's one of the access points to one of the walks, the many walks. This one lands up at Barara, I believe. Hey, look at this cool little chair. Definitely going to sit in that. It looks really comfortable. Alright, so that's Apple Tree Bay. Let's head off to Kalkari, should we? There we are. Kalkari Discovery Centre. Let's pull in here. This is a fantastic place if you want to bring the children along. You know, they can learn about the plants and the animals in the area, as well as the Aboriginal history. And there's a discovery trail, which is brilliant for both adults and children alike. There's also the Birwana walking track, and it's a great place to stop for lunch. Just have a little picnic. You can see it's right in the bush. So we're just heading down the old Pacific Highway, and we're about to come across Pie in the Sky. In my opinion, they make the best pies in Sydney, and I'm just so looking forward to having some more pies when they open. Here they are on the right hand side of the road. I sincerely hope they do open and that they make it through this lockdown. They definitely are worth a visit. Just meandering now down to Brooklyn. This is, you could call this road heaven on a stick. So there's two little harbours in Brooklyn. The one on the right that we're going to go up to, I believe, is called Dead Horse Bay. And on the right here is the Angler's Rest Hotel. Really a nice place on a Saturday afternoon, or if you just want to come and have a pint and a pie or something more elaborate than that, you can get it there. It's a really nice little place out in the open. Serves really good food. Oops, nearly missed the turn off. When we first got to Australia, I brought the family down here just to show them how beautiful this area is. Certainly helped with their acclimatization to Sydney. Really pretty. Here we are, coming to the little harbour. This is also a little fish and chip shop. Fresh oysters. Takeaway coffees now only, I think. Really nice food there as well. That's where the little ferry is. Goes to Dangar Island. So Brooklyn's been here for a long time, 1700s. And behind those boats is where the station is. And the railway actually transformed Brooklyn. Came here in 1788. Governor Phillips named the island that is now Dangar Island, Mullet Island, and someone had the foresight to change it to Dangar. But Brooklyn actually got its name in 1884. And as you can imagine, it was a really remote little location, but the railway became really the base for tourists in the fishing industry and provided really easy access to the Sydney markets. beautiful place to come for a little sundowner on a Sunday afternoon. How's that as a way to get home? Fantastic in this kind of weather. So here I am riding through Brooklyn, and what do I see? A South African flag flying, and for a moment I thought, what? And then I realized, oh, there must be a South African, I don't know, significant person here. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can find out why the flag's flying. That's really interesting. So I just met the lovely owner of this place. Her name is Vanessa, and it's really a nice little place. Obviously all the tables are packed away, but this is just lovely here, I must say. Anyway, so they own the boat hire, this little restaurant area, and there's a shop as well. And yeah, so she's from South Africa and she's married to an Aussie. So when you're down here and you're looking to hire a boat, give them a go. What a nice lady. She didn't want to be interviewed, which is fine. I understand that. But anyway, Vanessa, look them up. So we can't come to Brooklyn without having a look at the bridge. It's actually quite interesting, this bridge. And for the last 20 years that we've been here in Sydney, my family and I have been calling the bridge by the wrong name. Anyway, it's only when you look into these things that you find out the real details. So we always thought this was Brooklyn Bridge, but it's not. It's called Pete's Ferry Bridge. And it was built between 1938 and 1945 to provide more access to Newcastle and those areas. But before it was completed, you had to go via the old Northern Road, via Wiseman's Ferry. Wow, that must have been a real arduous trip. So the actual Brooklyn Bridge is the one that's behind this one, not this one with the iron girders and supports. Anyway, now we know. So isn't it just fantastic that all of this is just a stone's throw away, really, from the centre of Sydney? We're lucky because we live in the Hornsby Shire, and that's actually why I can make this video. But there's so much on offer, you know, so many waterways, Bobbin Head, Brooklyn. That's just scratching the surface. So take the family and just explore. Hope to see you out there. Sitting near my bike. Here it is. There, okay. So I don't need to have my mask on. And here's my pie. So I'm legit. Yum. Well, what a way to end the day. A pie in the sky pie. Or a pie from Pie in the Sky. What could be better? Right. Let's get home.